It's me. Yeah, boy. Sean's gone, aka Sean Burnaby. And you know we're starting the adventure off with some beers. I know it's been a long time. I've been catching up on videos, post Tet. Been pretty busy, but this video shows you the build up to Tet. Tet is Lunar New Year's, kind of like the Super Bowl, Christmas, 4th of July, all wrapped in one. Everyone's off work, families that are together, food, hella alcohol, tons of music, karaoke, rice wine, and lots of food. So I'm going to show you pre-Tet. So it's like before the build up to 4th of July, New Year's and shit. And you're going to see lots of hiking that I did, some crazy smoked out mountains, and we are in my favorite place, Dalat. So Tet in Vietnam is unreal. The streets slow down, but the energy doesn't. You got families cooking massive meals, pork, sticky rice, bánh Tet, grilled meat, fresh herbs everywhere. You can smell it before you even see it. And the flowers are everywhere. Today was one of those days where everything's feeling warm and alive. And naturally, I thought, let's go on a hike. First up, Samson Mountain or Dinh Pinhatt. Dinh Pinhatt. So the first mission of the day, Dinh Pinhatt, also known as Samson Mountain. The mountain sits just outside of Dalat and rises to about 1,691 meters, about 5,548 feet above sea level. Now Dalat itself is already high in elevation, so you're starting elevated, but Pinhatt still makes you earn it. The hike itself isn't crazy long, about 2 to 3 kilometers round trip. Depending on your route, you could see I kind of went off-road and went up a steep mountain, which I kind of started regretting once I started getting up it because I had to take quite a few breaks. And right here you see me veering off the path. So this path I took was dirt, loose rocks, steep, real steep. Sections where you're basically climbing instead of hiking. And I definitely didn't stretch. You'll see me here acting confident, but the incline was humbling me super quick. The cool thing about Pinhatt, though, it overlooks Tuyen Lam Lake, which from above looks unreal, like something out of a drone commercial. And when you finally break through the trees near the top, the entire valley opens up. Pine forest everywhere, blue water cutting through it, rolling highlands in the distance. It's quiet up here, like surprisingly quiet. And then you see it, smoke. While I'm up there filming this perfect, peaceful view, there's smoke rising from the valley below. At first, I was not worried about it and didn't think much of it. Then I realized they were just burning brush. And in Vietnam, controlled burns are common. They clear dry vegetation so it doesn't turn into a massive wildfires. It looks kind of dramatic, a little sketchy, thick smoke rolling across hills, but it's preventative. Still, when you're standing on a mountain and you see smoke drifting towards your hiking path, it adds a little spice. So I decided I'll make my way down and I'll be okay.
Fuck this
At this point, normal people would call it a successful day. I did not.
This area, we still are gonna be okay. But this one is fucking burning. Brad, shit, yo.
The hike down is way easier than the hike up. Obviously, you see I was following a path going down instead of strictly going straight up an inclined hill. And it was actually really beautiful there. It looks a little abandoned, which was exciting, but all worth it in the end. After it, got me some bánh mì siu mai and some cafe, and just watched these clouds roll over the mountains. It's one of the most picturesque, beautiful places I've ever been to. I love Dalat for these reasons. In every sunset, sunrise, day is a different view of beauty that you'll learn and see once you get there. Later that night, I met up with my boy Coy and the boys at Cinephile Labs in Lat. They do great images. They have lots of cameras if you need any film or if you're looking to get a new camera. And we were getting down with some food, some drinks, some kids having fun too. And actually got to see some fireworks once I got back home. And the next day, I should have rested, but I got on my bike, drove 45 minutes away to Lang Biang Mountain. I've heard about this one. Lang Biang isn't just a mountain, it's a legend. It's named after a love story, kind of like Vietnam's Romeo and Juliet. Tribal folklore, forbidden love, tragic ending. Now the mountain carries their names. What's not romantic is that I had one bottle of water, a half a banh mi, and zero real plan. Lang Biang is way bigger than Pinhatt. The highest peak, called Radar Peak, reaches about 2,167 meters or 7,110 feet above sea level. Now, tourists can drive up part of it in a Jeep. I did not do that. There's a hiking trail that takes you up through forest, dirt paths, and eventually more open terrain, locals told me. Oh yeah, about an hour to the top is what a group said when I saw them. An hour. 3 hours later, I was still climbing. This hike is no joke. It's roughly 6 to 8 kilometers round trip. Depending on where you start, it gains serious elevation. It's long, it's exposed in parts, and the humidity hits different. About an hour in, I knew I messed up. Water, almost gone. Food, half a banh mi. Not the best move. But turning around wasn't an option. I knew I had to make it. Past some hikers, some look fresh, some look like me, questioning life decisions. The higher you get, the more the forest starts to thin. The air feels cooler but thinner. Your legs are negotiating with you, but then you get to the top and it's ridiculous. I was definitely not prepared for this. My legs were dying, my feet were hurting. These steps going up were so steep, I had to use this rope, and I kept trying. But from the summit, you can see all of Dalat. Rolling green mountains layered into the horizon, clouds drifting at eye level, pine forests stretching forever. It's one of those views that makes you forget that you're dehydrated for like 2 minutes. I was exhausted, completely drained, no water left, no food left, sun still high, and that's when I realized I might have to get down. And I noticed all this smoke, and you see it. I wasn't sure exactly what it was coming from because I seen it everywhere. And I wasn't sure what the hike down would be like. So in time, I got on my way. Remember the controlled burns earlier? Yeah, while I was hiking up, they had burned sections of brush along parts of the trail. And you could see it was burning literally right below me. But check this view out. I highly suggest if you have the energy, the will, water, and some food, maybe a little plan to get to the top of this peak, and probably on a day where they're not really burning anything. My body was giving out on me, so I knew it was time to head down. I decided I'd run down the hill. I figured I'd be going faster than just walking down, and it'd be better on my body to just get down as fast as I could. Super dehydrated, and when I started going down more, things started to change. It almost looked like an apocalyptic movie set. Paths were burned, the earth was blackened, I saw ash, there was smoke drifting across the trails. It wasn't a raging fire or anything, but it looked a lot different from when I started, and I was kind of contemplating if I was taking the right path. This is where it was getting eerie. I noticed smoke everywhere. It's kind of like you're walking into that part of the movie where you shouldn't be going this way. There's some kind of evil monster or some kind of witch waiting to kill you, but I had to keep going, and hopefully I wasn't gonna burn is what I was thinking.
Walking into
But
Dante's
my energy
Inferno right now.
was just on go mode. Get out as
like
fast as you
charbroiled
can, because
Mexican meats on
there's
the
not
end
too
of
much that can
tonight's
happen
dinner.
if you're getting stuck here without water.
Come on down. I'll see y'all in hell.
And there was nothing left of the knights. The knights of the land had vanished. Burned to the ground, charcoal cradled.
At this point,
Alive as
I was a little nervous. Water completely gone, legs shaking, energy on the lowest point of contact that I could think of.
We are all kings.
But weirdly, I was happy. Because days like these, when you underprepare, overcommit, and somehow still make it out, those are the ones you remember. I finally made it down.
burned the land.
No food, no water, completely fucking cooked. Remind me of the Deftones song, Change. Perfect for the background. 2 mountains, 1 semi-terrible plan, and 1 unforgettable Lunar New Year. I loved this journey.
Hey, Holmes, I found California. We're going to California. Look it. I found it, Holmes. I'll see you in California.
The feeling of accomplishment, even when drained of all energy and water and life, it felt so good to finish this mountain and to actually make it down to get to my bike. I was literally falling asleep on my way home driving. I was so exhausted. I knew I needed some water and some food ASAP. I made it. Not the smartest choice, but I did grab a beer on the way out. The next day, I decided there's one little hilltop right near my house, literally 10 minutes. After a rested night, I hiked up to this, and it wasn't as beautiful as the other Lang Biang and Samson, but it was still nice to be in the forest and the jungle. And then it was time to get some snacks. This is probably one of the best bakeries in Tan Hong Bakery. Had some of the most amazing sweets. I literally just wanted to eat them all, but I believe I only got a chocolate croissant and a coffee. But check out this red velvet croissant. Oh my God, I was dying. All the food here, so good, and this place has been around for so long. You definitely have to stop by and try it sometime.
Oh, I love you.
After this one, I headed over to my boys Wang Yao, and they do Lao, or Lao Ye. It's like baby deer. We had some rice wine you can see in the photo, and then he was like, "Have you eaten this?" I said, "No." He started cooking a hot pot. I had some curdled blood, even made sausages out of it, and I took a couple bottles to go. And then I somehow ended up here. I always wanted to see the sunrise from this place. And I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty drunk, but it was already 4 a.m. I figured, why not climb up here, enjoy my rice wine, and check out the sunset. These views that I got to see were phenomenal and forever imprinted in my brain. I'll never forget these sunrises. It was the most beautiful thing I've seen in Dalat since I've been here.
It's almost like you're on some acid or something, or like you did some psychedelics, but you didn't. You didn't do shit. You just climbed up a tower for a view. Yo!
Not gonna suggest doing this, or at least not doing it drunk. But if you ever get a chance, you're not afraid of heights, get to the highest point of any place you can get to, because it's amazing to look down on a city, on a different country, and see the world from above.
Don't look down, motherfucker, because that shit is 4. Just look up. Ta-ta, 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 ta-ta.
As the bottle got lower, the sun got higher, and the beauty got even better. On top of that, I climbed this thing in slides, but these photos do it justice. It was all worth it in the end. Wouldn't trade it for another memory or another.
What is that? Oh, it's a stick. Shit. Alright, good morning, motherfuckers. Good morning, Vietnam. Don't fuck with me. What love got to do with it?
That whole song, but it was kind of cool, right?
I know. Chào buổi sáng.
A sunrise you'll never experience, and I'll never forget. This was the beginning of Tet. Stay tuned for my next video. I would love for you to hit the like, hit the subscribe if you haven't. Come join the journey. I'm gonna take you around some amazing places in Vietnam. I got a couple more mountains that I've climbed, and a couple more nights of celebration of Tet that I videoed. So it's me, Sean's gone, and before the start of Tet, there was a lot of drinking going on. So take care.